Hey guys, long time no see. So today I'm going to be doing a short tutorial on contouring, highlighter, and blush video. And for this, I'm not going to be using drugstore products or drugstore brushes. I'm sorry. If you want to see a video like that, leave a comment below letting me know if you want to. So yeah. And soon there will be a makeup collection and storage video up for you guys because I made one and I haven't gotten time to post it, but I probably will post this one today because I need to post one. Okay, so I'm going to get into the tutorial. So first what I'm going to do is you want to make sure that your face is completely done unless you're working with cream, blushes, and bronzers and highlighters. But I'm not, I'm working with powders, so I've already set my whole face with my kabuki brush and a powder. And so now I'm going to move into the colors. So I have my Mary Kay palette here that I custom made. So what I'm going to use first is, you might not have this product, probably you won't because I don't think they have it anymore. It's the Sandstone Bronzer by Mary Kay. I know they still have Sandstone Bronzer, but they don't have this one anymore. They have like a 3-layered one. But basically I'm going to use the Sigma Small Duo Fiber Brush F55, which is basically a small version of the MAC 187 or the Sigma F50. So I'm just going to take some of that on my brush, and it just depends on how light or dark you are, which color bronzer you want. And this is not a bronzer, it's more like a contouring powder because I don't want to look bronze, I want to look slimmer. So what I like to do is I like to start at the top of my ear and work down, like the top of my ear, and work down halfway just to create a shadow, but not all the way to my mouth because that might look weird. And I'm going to kind of go in circular motions. If you need to, make a fishy face. And that will just find where your hollows is. And see how this is kind of slimmed down already? I'm just going to do my other side. And then after, I'm just kind of swirling it out to kind of blend out so it's not just a huge stripe on my face. See that? It's slimmer. No, this light doesn't fix it, but this light, you can see this. You can't really see a line, but you can see that it's a little slimmer. So that's actually what you're going to do for the cheeks, but when you do something on the cheeks, you might want to work it up into your temples or maybe your jawline so it looks more natural. So I'm just going to put little swirls like right here and work it down to sides like this. And blend it down into where I originally put it. And then just do a little bit right in between so it doesn't look like you just have a white or whatever color you are blank spot. That's what I'm trying to say. And buff it out again. And then I'd like to do just a little right under the chin so my face is a little bit less round. Okay, that's all I do for my contouring. If you had a bigger nose or a wider nose, you could take maybe like a brush like this, which is the E25 from Sigma, because it's small enough that you can get right there and just contour. But I don't need to contour my nose, but you can also use a brush like this, which is like a flat shader brush, which is the concealer F70, or the large shader E60, and then you want to blend it out with a fluffy brush like this, which is the E50, or just use one of these, F55. So now I'm going to move on to blush. And sometimes I'll use Mary Kay, which I'm going to because I have dark colors there, but I always start off with my light color, which is my Benefit Box Powder. It's the Dandelion blush from Benefit. And I use the same brush. And this blush is just a light baby pink. Oh, sorry. Light baby pink like this. And just get a little bit on there and top off the excess. And I like to just work it on the backs of my cheekbones just to give me a little bit of a glow. I don't want to look like a baby, so I'm not going to put on the fronts. But I'm not going to put it all the way on the back. I'm just going to start like right where my pupil is and then move back. And then any extra goes on my nose. Okay, so that's it for the light blush. I always go in with a darker color like Violet for Mary Kay, which is this like pinky purpley color with really little shimmer. So it's not going to really bring out anything. And I just get like the tiniest bit, like I go 1, 2, 3. And you get a lot on there. And just kind of stipple it on the back. And then let the rest go off of my hand. And then blend it out. So it looks a little more contoured. And I only do that on the top of the back of the cheekbones. I'll show you what it looks like in a second. Blend it into your light pink blush. So it looks like it's more one blush tone than you have two. And it looks like the light pink is your natural and you just add maybe a little bit more color back here. Or you're just naturally really, really contoured and skinny. So now I just look like I have a lot of color. But here you can tell I'm a little more slimmer and I have a smaller face, which is what you're going for. And now this is not a Mary Kay product, but I'm going to be using a Victoria's Secret product. If you have that palette, what's it called? Ultimate Makeup Kit by Victoria's Secret. Then you have this on the bottom of it. Well, it looks like this. I used to use this every day, but now I don't. I used to mix these two because I didn't know this was a highlighter at the time when I started makeup, but now I do. And that's a bronzer, and that's actually a bronzer because it has bronze in it. But I'm just going to take some of that highlighter and top off the excess, and then apply it to the tops of my cheekbones, just to give a little bit of a glow. And then what I do is I just take a little bit on my finger, like that, and then I just kind of pat it on my back of my hand and then just go run up my nose. This is another way to slim out your nose too, if you just run the highlighter and then blend it out a little bit. Okay, so you can't really see it, but you can see this one on the nose. No, you can't really see it. That's okay, because I know it's there, and when you'll do this to yourself, you'll know it's there too. So now what I like to do is I just like to take a kabuki brush, and just blend a little bit more together. It's not really going to move anything from the wrong spot. It's just going to blend it so it looks a little more natural instead of completely fake. So that's how I like to do my contouring blushes for special occasions. Sometimes I'll do it every day, but I don't really have time every day. So it's usually like Fridays or Mondays when I have time. So yeah. I hope this really helped, and talk to you guys later. Bye.